So, you're sick of your current space and you want to update, elevate, or completely overhaul it. Whatever you want to do, you probably already know one thing: it's going to be expensive. But as always, we're here to help. We've partnered with Buy Now Pay Later provider Hum to bring you some handy tips on keeping renovation and decoration costs down, or at the very least, making them more manageable. Hum lets Aussies spend up to $30,000 across hundreds of different retailers, then spread that cost over as many as 60 months. It's all about bite-sized payments with no interest to worry about, but we'll get to that later. Let's talk about budgeting. Without a budget in place, it's easy to run wild and end up with a financial blowout on your hands. So, do your research, figure out how much you want to spend and how much you can realistically afford. For professional work, get multiple quotes from tradies and build that into your budget. You should also chat to them about any budget goals you have so they can give you a clear picture of what's actually possible. And they may even be able to suggest more budget-friendly alternatives. For bigger projects, build some wiggle room into your budget. It's pretty much inevitable that you'll hit some sort of hiccup or see something you forgot, and you'll be thankful for that cushion. Now, while we're on the topic of tradies, let's talk about DIYing and outsourcing. While some jobs should absolutely be left to the experts, you might be surprised at how much can be done by a savvy DIYer rather than a fully qualified tradie. If you're confident in your abilities, giving up a few weekends to get the job done could save you a lot of money. But if you're not, you might want to consider outsourcing platforms like Airtasker or TaskRabbit to find experienced people who can do everything from assembling furniture to installing kitchens. You might just find they charge less than tradies, but deliver the results you want. You can also approach your redecoration or renovation project with the goal of reusing and reclaiming where possible. Reclaimed hardware, timber, and fixtures and fittings can drastically cut your expenses without impacting quality. You can also consider auctions, op shops, eBay, Facebook Marketplace for furniture and decorative items. Of course, there will always be some items that you have to buy new. While you might not be able to avoid these altogether, you can break them up into smaller repayments made over a longer period of time. In other words, buy now, pay later. Buy now, pay later is hugely popular with Australians, and millions of us use it on a regular basis to manage everyday spending as well as bigger costs. Hum, the sponsor of this video, is among the brands winning over Aussies, partly thanks to its higher payment limits. You can actually spend up to $30,000 at partner stores, and Hum will let you repay that over as many as 60 months, depending on the specific store or purchase. Another reason Buy Now Pay Later is proving so popular is because there's no interest to worry about. There are monthly account keeping fees, for Hum it's $8, as well as establishment fees for those bigger ticket items. But it's all pretty upfront, so you know exactly how much everything is costing you. As an example, if you spent $20,000 on a new deck and outdoor entertainment area, you could spread that cost over 5 years to have repayments of less than $79 a week, including the monthly fee. My final tip is to compare everything. If you're DIYing, compare everything from timber costs and paint prices through to furniture stores and secondhand. Check online as well as in store. If you're getting the experts in, compare their quotes, their reviews, and even examples of their previous work if possible. Bear in mind, the cheapest quotes might not end up being the most affordable if they deliver poor quality work or an inaccurate estimate. And of course, if you're getting finance to fund all of this, compare fees, features, and benefits. Do the math to see exactly how much the service will cost you and factor it into your budget. If you want to learn more about interest-free finance or the sponsor of this video, Hum, I've dropped some links in the description. Oh, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more money-savvy tips.